So it figures when I showed you how to do some sampling using the random function on Excel that I would subsequently find an easier way to take samples rather quickly. All right, so this is the wine prices data that we're going to use in class on Friday. But I want to show you really quickly how you can get samples of any size that you would like using the data analysis tool that we've been using for ANOVAs anyway. All right, so let's say first I want to filter this data to just include the French. So go over to Home and Filter. Go up here and just select the France wine data. Okay, one of the things that you're asked to do in your homework is to do a random sample of certain sizes for the prices of the different French wines that have certain numbers of points. And I can't sample it, at least I couldn't figure out how to sample it the way it is right now. So I'm going to copy what I have. So I'll highlight that first row. I'm going to hit Control Shift down arrow. That'll highlight the cells that I want. Hit Control C for copy. Open up a new document and paste. So now I just have the French wine data in a separate document by itself. All right, so one of the things that you're asked to do is to generate different random samples from different ranges of points that the wines were given. That's one of the things we'll do in class on Friday, not for your homework. This is a separate file. Your homework has different data in it, but it's the same concepts. All right, so let's say I want to do a random sample of size 25. So I'm going to go over to the data analysis tool. There is actually a sampling under the data analysis tool. Surprise, surprise. You first want to type in the input range here, just like we had before. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to start at C2 because I want to do random samples of the prices. Hit Control Shift down arrow again to get to the bottom. That gives me, that's highlighted all of the wine prices for France. I want 25 in my sample, and I'm going to put that sample starting in E1. Hit OK. Now I need to go back up to the top. Probably the quickest way to go back up to the top is just hit Control Home. That'll get you all the way back up to the top. There are the 25 elements in my sample. And then if you wanted to do multiple samples, I could do it again. So I could just do data analysis, sampling. I'll change the output range here to F1 so I don't override the same sample if I wanted two samples for some reason. And there's another random sample. That's a little bit quicker than what I showed you with the random function. Both work. It's just that works a little bit faster with the data analysis tool that we have. Another thing you may have noticed as I opened up that data analysis tool is that there's also an f-test for f-test two sample for variances. So that might be something to play with, see if you can figure out how to use it. Versus, I mean, it's not hard to do an f-test for the variances since you just do the ratio of the variances, but you might play with it to see how it works and just explore what's going on. So anyway, thought you might like to see this. We'll use this in class on Friday to do another example of ANOVA with replication, and basically it will help you with your homework for one of the problems.